Athi ku-Abrama, phuma ezweni lakini nasezihlotsheni zakho nasendlini kayihlo uye ezweni engiyakukukhombisa lona. Verse 7. uJehova wabonakala ku-Abrama wathi, lelizwe ngiyakunika inzalo yakho. Wamakhela khona i-altare uJehova owayebonakele kuye. Siyabonga Baba wethu ngcwele ngezwi lakho elingukuphila elingukamandla. Namanje uNkulunkulu wathi ongcwele, silethe izinhliziyo zethu kuwe ukulalela nokuzwa izwi lakho. Baba wethu ongcwele, sifundise ngalo, sililonde ukuze singone kuwe, sikune kuduma nezibongo zonke. In Jesus' mighty name, amen.
The call of Abraham. Mawuya kuJoshua chapter 42 verse 2 wakhona uthi oyihlo on the other side of Euphrates bakhonza abanye uNkulunkulu. So it means Abraham uzalwa indoda ebikhonza abanye uNkulunkulu. You will not find this in the biblical text esikuyona ezokutshela ukuthi uTerah wayedayisa abanye uNkulunkulu manufactured other gods. But if you read the Septuagint and the other versions of the Jewish version of the Bible, they will tell you ukuthi Terah manufactured other gods. So manje mayethi uNkulunkulu ku-Abraham, phuma from your country. Usho uNkulunkulu wants to elevate i-altar lakhe angahlanganisi nabanye uNkulunkulu. And you will see ukuthi mighty phuma out of your relatives. There's a possibility ukuthi uhambe nabantu bakini nikhonza ama-altar angafani.
All right.
Amen. You will see Masehla lendaba esikuyona. You will find ukuthi Abraham did one of the three things. Waphuma ezweni lakubo. But kodwa uAbraham into angayenzanga, uNkulunkulu akasamkholwa encamashi kahle ngoba waphuma with some abantu abakhwarisha in the land kabakwakhe. Wase futhi enza elinye iphutha futhi wasethatha noLot kube kuthiwa akaphume emndenini waphuma noLot wahamba noLot. So uAbraham ngekuzuzwe lana uNkulunkulu ethi uAbraham is accredited to be righteous. Uzokuzwa ku chapter 15 la lezinto ezimbili seyiselecteleni khona. So uNkulunkulu is a God that is faithful to his word, because he then causes a famine in the land. When he causes a famine in the land, what happens in the famine in the land ukuthi abantu labo Abraham asuke nabo is ultimately forced ukuthi bagudluke eduze kwakhe, because the word famine is ukuthi strong starvation in the land. So manje uAbraham sekufanele anake umndeni wakhe, his immediate family, so he had to let go ayi7 aphume nazo izinto labo kwakhe. Kodwa uLot wasala uLot.
All right.
And then you will find that uNkulunkulu further becomes faithful to his word, because then he then makes sure that Abraham he comes out a wealthy man. But the Lord simultaneously comes out a wealthy man. But the land could not sustain the both of them. So we should mind that. So then uLot maysesuka uLot, mind you uNkulunkulu khuluma noAbraham ku chapter 12 verse 1. Asimuzo uNkulunkulu ephinde khuluma in all these things. Kodwa manje uzozwa ukuthi masebephakamisa amakhanda abo uLot khona esethi uLot akuhle ukuthi silo mina nawe nama-evidence ethu alo ngoba sizihlobo. Wena phakamisa inhloko yakho ubheke la ufuna ukuya khona. La uzobheka khona uzoyakhona. If you go that way, I will go this way. If you go this way, I will go this way. Kwasekwenzeka. Your eyes must never deceive you. Your eyes must never deceive you. Because when Lord mayiphakamisa ikhanda, he looks into the plains towards the city of Sodom and Gomorrah, and the plains look good. But his eyes deceived him. So it looked good. But he then compares it to Egypt. He says it looks good as the plains of Egypt. kodwa sikho kuLord so-Abraham. Uthi uLord mayehamba, uNkulunkulu uyakhuluma no-Abraham. uNkulunkulu kungakhulumi ngani sonke lesi sikhathi lesi. uNkulunkulu uyalilonda izwi lakhe. But now, la ngifuna ukuhlala khona i-altar laNkulunkulu. This is desktop study. If you look into the King James Version, it says that the word altar is mentioned 364 times. In the book of Genesis, it says it is mentioned 10 times. God by the time singena in this text, the word altar has already been used 5 times. God the very first altar, the word altar that mentioned is in the book of Genesis chapter 8 verse 20. The first thing I want to accredit to uNkulunkulu was the altar. And then last verse 7 then uNkulunkulu esakhulumile no-Abraham, and then he built an altar. Pure word. When he says he built an altar, you need to go to Exodus chapter 20 verse 25 wakhona. Chapter 20 verse 25 wakhona uMose mayibhala uthi altar lingenzeka ngehlabathi, kodwa masithi lingenzeka futhi ngetshe. But verse 25 uthanda mayisithi khona leli nto nizokwenza ngalo ningalidluzuli ngezinsimbi, because once you do that you've defiled the altar of the Lord. You'll find ukuthi Amahubo 118 verse 22 wakhona ukhuluma ngetshe that was rejected by the elders, but that very same rock became the cornerstone. Brother, you will find ukuthi Jesus mayikhuluma in the parable of tenants corner. He made in the three gospels, Matthew, Mark, and Luke. Jesus refers to this lelite and lahlekile. I just want to ask you a simple question. Umfundisi wicede nje imali yakuzoba bakhenziswa samsakwazi ukuwela kuyona, kodwa ngifuna ukubuza ukuthi the very same question Elijah abuza ngayo indaba Israel, what how long will your heart between two opinions? How long will you waver between two opinions? Umfundisi mayikhuluma izolo ukhulume ngebandla elingenakho, wasekhuluma ngezwe elinakho, kodwa mina ngithi kwibandla laKristu, how long will your heart between two appointments between two opinions? Ngithi kuwena mntana sekhaya, let me make this reference for you ukuthi moya kadokotela moya kadokotela bamungadi ukuthi ikhanda isimple thing efana nekhanda, uye kudokotela A afika akunikeza amaphilisi ekhanda, and then masuya kudokotela B akunikeza amaphilisi ekhanda. These two things are supposed to cure the headache, but there's a possibility that these two medications will collide as a bullet. How long will your heart between two opinions? I-altar laNkulunkulu aqobana lutho, because ungakwenza mntana sekhaya la sikhuluma khona selibeke nga-5 umuntu osukile wenza i-altar laNkulunkulu, because if you go to Genesis chapter 4 verse 4, uCain no-Abel ibona abantu babebuka isivuno sabo from ekutaleni kwaCain, from ezilwaneni za-Abel, babona ukuthi lokho fanele kubongwe umuntu lana. Basebona, they decided on their own accord to Heavenly Father, they decided in their own accord ukubonga uNkulunkulu. But asizwa kahle leli-altar lisethiwe, kodwa moya kuverse 8 chapter 8 verse 20 uyamuzwa khona the very first thing ayenzayo. The very first thing ayenzayo, he raises an altar of the Lord. Mayivusa leli-altar leli lithi kuwena is Heavenly Father, lasifunda khona why are you doing this? Lasifunda khona khumbula ukuthi uNkulunkulu restarted the world with Noah. And then it was at the Tower of Babel where the world was corrupted again. This is the very first time uNkulunkulu says, no, whenever again will I destroy the earth. Said, I find another means. Your kind of foot is the salvation thing. We got to know Abraham. And then we got to know Abraham. Abraham, the very first thing I enzayo. And another more than uNkulunkulu ombizile. Abraham in the previous chapters, raising an altar to a different God. What do you move on man? The altar automatically comes out. But God, the altar has to come out. And when the altar comes out, Unkulunkulu shows up. Every time the word altar appears, there's a sacrifice that's going to happen. Now, I battled Babungati because there's two directions where we can go from here. We can go from the side Lankulunkulu ne altari. We can go from the side Lamuntu Eyankulunkulu ne altari. Askale Lankulunkulu. If you're going to the Sambulu, chapter 13 verse 8 wakona, in the foundations of the earth, God sacrificed. Also, John 3:16, whosoever believes in him shall have life everlasting. But about one thing, he won't need which more come back and there's a blood there's a blood from the side of Unkulunkulu, there's a sacrifice that happened. From this side, there's a sacrifice that happened. So what you did on either side, when you look, there must be a sacrifice. There must be a sacrifice. Fanele kuba khona ukulahlekelayo ukuze uNkulunkulu afezisekayo. Fanele kuba khona ingazekisekayo ukuze isivumelwano se-altar sibambelekayo. Kufanele, there must be a sacrifice. Joshua esibathathile abantwana bakwa-Israyeli wabawelisa iJerikho. Ngengamuzwa uJoshua esibathathile abantwana bakwa-Israyeli waziwisa izindonga zaseJerikho. Ngengamuzwa uJoshua ebuza the very same question esibathathile abantwana bakwa-Israyeli wabafaka in the promised land. But why then, Joshua, do you ask? If it is good in your eyes, and if God is God, serve him. If it's not so, serve your other gods. But me and my household will serve the living God. In the time of plenty, in the time of plenty, but in the time of trouble, we have an altar. Chapter 10 because again I found incwadi amaHebheru ngixolele abantwana basekhaya incwadi amaHebheru khona bathi bhale uPawuli kodwa mina I understand in the observance yokuthi the author is unknown. It's when the author writes it as unknown, we do have an altar. And then the altar lady, he spends most of his time from chapter 1 right up to chapter 13. If you look further, Ubutu Christo is the only source. Ushilo, which in the other altars, Zihachiwe is one, it was only temporary. In the other altars, Zihachiwe in Ngozi, they were only temporary. Zishakiwe in God, they were only temporary. The corner, the altar, is none, and in which is Christ, with his own blood, and once and for all. Once and for all. What ruler? What the Buddha is going to say? What then? And what the ruler is going to in the throne room, because by his own very blood, he said, in the right hand of the Father. In his own very blood, that blood was sprinkled in the throne room. In his own very blood, slain as a slain lamb, to the deity of God. The slain lamb. There was a sacrifice that was made, because every altar must have a sacrifice. Every altar must have a blood that talks to the sacrifice. There is no covenant in the Nile gods, but every other covenant, it does not honor, it's temporary. And this one is everlasting, from everlasting to everlasting. Go back to chapter 10 on my head, as he was yesterday, he is today, he'll be forevermore. Because he has the end and pain. It is the very same length. Abuga wena, my book of me, no better fathers, young bosses, which we are trying. When you go into the book of Isaiah, chapter 1, verse 18, let's reason together. Let's talk together. Which is on the side of the wolves. But he's very gracious. We say let's talk together. Because is everlasting to everlasting. I want to go to the climatic experience of the altar. It's really Elijah makes one miscalculation. But what that very one prophet, it is designing about Israel. Why do I like it mighty design about Israel? Because the man of Israel, be their salvation. But I'm very concerned where Elijah might design about Israel. And in the same breath, where is it? Because you've got family, uthi ukhuluma nge-altar bazalwane, ukhuluma kahle nge-altar leNkulunkulu. Because how long will you hold to between two opinions? Let's be honest. I will compensate. Thina esingengage kahle ngeThina. Let's be honest mzalwane. Hayi ukuthi uNkulunkulu is not faithful abakwenzi. Uyalonda igama lakhe. Kodwa sizoleka uNkulunkulu ithi wozani. And then nibize abafundi bakabhali. And then lana fanele uthi nyamboze ndobi. Uthi lana fanele eyathanda uNkulunkulu bakungaka. Fanele you must dictate the terms we are telling uNkulunkulu. Because if you dictate the terms, uNkulunkulu uyakwazi ukuphendula according to the terms that you dictated. Elijah kumayikhuluma nabo uthi uNkulunkulu ophendula ngomlilo. Because in that day, you are not clear in your specification. You are not clear in your articulation of God. You are not clear into your articulation. Needs a specific utterances of your mouth. Because if your mouth doesn't utter what you want God to do, uNkulunkulu akwazi ukusebenza. Fanele umtshele ukuthi ozophendula la. Uzophendula ngomlilo. But there must be a time, because Moshe kancane ku-1836 ugade ukuthi it was time to pray. It was time to pray. But benhlanhlatha abafundi bakabhali u-Elijah wasibamba isikhathi sa-3:00 ukuthi ngo-3 isikhathi sokudumisa uNkulunkulu. Mzalwana, i-altar lakho likhanya nini? I-altar lakho alikwazi ukukhanya ngapha nangapha, likhanya kuphi? Alikwazi ukukhanya ngo-12, likhanya ngo-6. There must be a specific time lakhona uNkulunkulu akakwazi mzalwane. That is prerogative and not routine. Because if for 6 is your time on here, uNkulunkulu is there. It is specific disappointment uNkulunkulu. uNkulunkulu awukwazi ukufika kadokotela ngo-12 udokotela echefika ngo-3. Nawuzumbona udokotela ngo-12 isikhathi sakho u-3. uNkulunkulu wakho umbizela ngasikhathini. uNkulunkulu wakho umbizela kude. Manje bazalwane uNkulunkulu ekhipha abantwana bakwa-Israyeli eGibhithe. Uma ekhuluma ekhipha abantwana bakwa-Israyeli eGibhithe, mind you, ukuthi ekhipha eGibhithe, it was time then baphuma eGibhithe wakhuluma lokho wathi 400 years uzokhipha. Kodwa ebakhipha eGibhithe, it wasn't a matter of time. Wathi hamba niyotshela uFaro ukuthi kufanele niyodumisa kanye nempahla yenu. I would like you to see in the very book of Genesis chapter 22. In the very book of Genesis, in Genesis chapter 22, you will find the act in Genesis chapter 22. You will find the reason in the book of Hebrews, chapter 11. When they agreed with Abraham as righteous, Abraham uthatha the very same Isaac. But I like it when in the book of Hebrews. When in the book of Hebrews, the writer then says, Abraham reasoned with himself. And then it says, Abraham received Isaac from the dead. But God, I want you to see the faith that Abraham because in the altar of God, it is an altar like Shishwakon. He was willing to burn to the core the very thing that God gave him, but he attracted to from the ashes. I like it. In the first Peter, in the book of First Peter, chapter 2, verse 7, he talks about the very same rejected stone. But Peter speaks in a different form than the prayer stone. Because Peter, this very same rock can be a stumbling block. Can be a stumbling block. That hold it imperishable, that hold it as faithful, that hold it as true. The very same cornerstone. Because I can tell you, it's not about cars, it's not about houses, but it's not about material things. It's not. I once had a conversation on things, and I questioned the Bible. I questioned every text, and the ones that I don't understand, because in Shibut in the Bible and Mazis your head, I can go back to the Father and go ask Manje Lana Kazutin. Because if you remember in the land in the Scotts of Mine, Abraham and Sarah, Utibazutin, Masabian Budala for your sake, members of Talawell. But God, I'm told in the very same text, Ufar one time to Sarah. Because in the very same text, it says Sarah became Pharaoh's wife. And then in that very same time, now let me tell you the gifting, the gifting before figure, the gifting that is my father. Then said, no, Ufaro akamthathanga namhlanje wamshada namhlanje wasemazi namhlanje. It's a time mawubuka in the book of Esther ukuthi umuntu oyinkosikazi must be prepared for the throne. Umuntu oyinkosikazi must be taught the language of the throne. Umuntu oyinkosikazi must understand the likings of the Father. Wena uyamazi yini uNkulunkulu iliking yakhe? We have been preparing for the throne. Uyahlala yini nezilalo? Because the only thing ezokufundisa ngaye is his very same word that is elevated above everything else. It is his very same son who is taking his name, one elevated above everything else. Who is a non-visa, and everything shall bow down. Because we hear even about demoni, ayalas. Poverty is only an excuse. But if you know the Father, and you know which is like the team, and you know which will be like you know which will be you know which will be putting him according to his prescripts and his commands. You know what he, oh Heavenly Father. Send for me, there's a sacrifice of the Son. Through the eyes of Abraham, there is a sacrifice of the Son. When you might not be called to sacrifice the Son, but you are called to sacrifice your pride. You are called to sacrifice your arrogance. You are called to sacrifice your